Hi, this is Computer Bob again, and like I said, first video, I'm teaching a Photoshop class, and I'm creating a series of several short videos to help students remember Photoshop techniques learned in class. I'm using an older version of Photoshop, but the old version and the new version are very similar. It should be easy to transfer these steps learned in this version to the new version. So in the second video, I will rotate, brighten, and clone a picture. I have File Manager opened right here, and the picture that I'm going to be working with is Rotate-Brighten-Crop-Clone picture. So I'm going to right click and open it with Photoshop. First of all, the image is going to have to be rotated. I choose Image up here from the menu bar and Rotate Canvas, and it's going to have to be rotated counterclockwise. Notice the picture is kind of dark. I have discovered that the auto feature in Photoshop is the best to use when this is the case. To do this, I choose Image, Adjustment, and I go over to Auto Levels. The picture is lightened and brightened. Now let's use the crop tool to get rid of some of this excess background. The crop tool is right up here. Click it, and I'm going to take and crop from, I'm going to make a selection from here to here. Again, I can adjust this crop any way that I want to, and when I'm ready to crop, I just right click and choose crop. Using the clone tool, which is located right here, I can remove unwanted objects such as this chair right here from the picture. What cloning involves is selecting a place to clone from, such as the non-chair area over here. So I'm going to take this area right here and I'm going to clone it over the top of the chair. Now here's the procedure to do that. Now the clone stamp is already selected, and I go up here and I can see that my brush size is number 9. I can change that to several different brush sizes just by clicking on this down arrow, but I'm going to leave it at number 9. I want to move to a place to the left of the chair, and I'm going to hold down the Alt key. Hold down the Alt key and notice you get the bullseye or the target symbol. That is where I'm going to be cloning from, and then once I select that, I'm going to come over here and start removing the chair. So hold the Alt, click, let go of the Alt. Now I'm going to just move to the right, and I'm going to start clicking and dragging the chair and getting rid of the chair. I might as well get rid of this handle too. So that's, and cloning is a simple idea, but it takes a lot of practice. Don't get discouraged. And you notice how I lined up this line right here? That's very important that this line isn't up here so it looks fake. So, and then I'm going to do as much as I can. The plus sign to the left, that's where it's cloning from, and the dot to the right is where it's cloning to. And I got to watch out so I don't hit the shoe. Oh, see, when I hit the shoe there, it'll start doing the shoe. So I should be able to clone all of this, and I'm just going to show you what happens when I hit this shoe. See the plus sign going towards the shoe? Okay, now the shoe starts to clone, and we don't want that. Now cloning isn't a one-time thing. Using the Alt key and making the bullseye, I'm going to choose an area over here and get rid of this little dot right here. So I hold it down, click, and I get rid of that. See where the plus sign is? That's where it's cloning from. The dot is where it's cloning to. Now I'm going to also go to the left, stay away from that shoe. I'm going to go right there. I'm going to click. I go over here and then I'm click and drag. This just takes practice. I don't want to hit the shoe. Oh, I'm starting to get some more of that over there. So you have to do this several times to get rid of the chair. So now I'm going to go up above and I'm going to click up here. I'm going to come down. And I'm going to get rid of this piece and down and down. And I can't get over towards that shoe. I'm going to stay away from the shoe. And I'm going to get rid of that part. Okay. Click again. Cloning from up here. I hit the bullseye. And then I go down and get rid of this part right here. Okay. Takes several different clicks of the target or the bullseye thing to get rid of something. So now, and this just takes practice. Don't get frustrated. I've been doing this for many, many years. And after a while, you just click, drag, and you get rid of the chair. Okay. Now after I cloned out that chair, do you notice that there's some different variations in shading here? The blur tool is used to blend these different shadings so it makes it look more real. And the brush is set at 13. I'll just leave it there. And I'm going to just go over and over and over and just blur this to blend it in, the wall to blend in. And I can go to a higher strength of blurring too. I can move it up here, and then it blurs faster, and it kind of blends everything in so it looks more real by just going up and down and just blending everything in. Okay, let's do a cloning review. I'm going to take out this light fixture here, or plug-in fixture, with the clone tool, and with this I'm going to actually zoom in a little bit so I'm a little bit closer, and that's a good feature if you're really getting down to the wire here and you want a real accurate clone. I go to the cloning stamp, I go to the left because I want to stay on this line so that it continues over. I hold the button down, click, I go straight over, and I'm removing that box right now. It's removing the box. And like I said, just practice. Now there's a lot more things to remove here, but I'm going to finish up here. Now you know what cloning's like. I'm going to click on the magnifying tool again, right click, fit on screen. All done. Now all I need to do is I'm going to do a file, save as. I do a save as because I don't want to go over the original. So it's Rotate-Brighten-Crop-Clone picture, and I'm going to put finished at the end, and then the original picture will not be disposed of. Alright, then I hit save. I'm going to choose a value of 8 or 9, probably just 9. It's not going to be for print. Printing I usually use 10 or above, and usually I don't use 11 or 12. But I'm going to just leave it at 9 and say OK. So if I jump over to File Manager, you'll notice that I have the original picture and I have the finished picture that has been cloned. So that's about it for this time. Next time I'm going to be looking at a picture that is old and has wrinkles in it, and I'm going to touch up that picture in the next video. So stay tuned for that one. This is Computer Bob saying see you till next time.